Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing great and thanks for your strong support on different platforms for our SAP content. Today I come with one process called Supplier Return process. First we will discuss about the business background and when can it happen and what kind of circumstances these kind of process need to be used. Then we will go for the SAP related steps and the SAP related what all things needed. We will discuss further. So when you see the supply return process, we have two. One is the company to whom you are implementing, and the supplier. In S4HANA, we are using mostly the word called supplier. So here in the terminology wise, our company is like a customer. So here what happened, once you make this kind of process and things like how it is going to work. So the company will create a purchase order. Company create a purchase order because they need a materials. The purchase order will be sent to the supplier. The supplier will convert to PO to SO, sales order. Then they do the DO and picking. After that, they will do PJ and billing in their system. That is only for our understanding. Then he will send the physical goods. Okay, the physical goods will arrive. After that, you will have either you will use inbound delivery or you can mention about the goods receipt. Goods receipt is performed. For example, goods receipt is done for 100 pieces, but you found that there are 5 pieces are damaged. So here, what kind of damage? If you see that when you see 5 pieces are damaged, you will have a different type of damage. You can say cotton. Only the cotton box is damaged. Another one is small scratch, but nothing happened. Another one is major damage. Okay. So major damage. These kind of things can happen. So when it happens, what happens? The company will see like cotton damage, only the cotton replacement. They will go with any kind of a insurance. If you have any insurance related things, they will settle. Replace the cotton. Replace cotton. No need any return. Small scratch. Again, scratch also will have any insurance based on their the agreement and all. Will have insurance, and then whether they talk to the supplier, I got a small scratch. The product cost is $1,000. What will we do? Okay, we will negotiate in the next price. I will send you the piece. Whatever, some kind of a things can happen, and sometimes the scratch also they may return. 50-50. Either they will go for a return or kind of a replace. Okay. If it is replacement, it's offline, it can happen. So the product will be a new product will be received, and this product they will make a scrap or they won't receive based on the business requirement. We need to discuss and finalize. But the major thing is the major damage are mostly it will go for again here also insurance will be there because every product they will do insurance because during transit, right, you can have fire accidents or normal accidents, or the ship can be like fallen in during shipment, right? Anything can happen. The insurance things will be there, but here mostly that decision they can take it as a return. And if the companies are available in New Zealand, Australia, or some kind of far countries, they mostly they decide for the replacement in the next time. And this product you can scrap it, whatever. Okay, so they will do that one. The replacement is more or less it can happen in a offline. So what will you do? You receive the one piece will be there, but the one piece they can move to damaged location if you have, or else blocked stock you can move it. So the material is not available for sales. Once you get a normal good product, this blocked stock you can move to normal stock. The PO will be everything similar, but the physical product you can do the scrapping in offline. Okay. So these are all different business processes. Even I made a video earlier about the different type of vendor returns also. So today our focus is about the supplier return process. Supplier return process. So supplier return process. So finally the business has decided to send the goods to the supplier. Supplier also, yeah, please return to me so that I will send you the next product like that. So here the supplier return is already agreed. Like I mentioned that they had negotiations and so everything was decided to send it. So now what happened when you are making this kind of a decision, how uh, things will be happening and how do they deal it? So mostly we will come to know about three things, three types of supplier return. Supplier return. Okay. In my experience, mainly we come up with these three kind of cases can come. Okay. The case one, GR and no IR. Invoice receipt is not posted, only GR is posted. Second case, GR and IR are done, but no payment. Payment is not yet done. The third case, GR, IR, and payment. Everything completed. Everything completed, they found and they want to return the goods. So in these cases, how the business need to deal and what kind of different processes or options are possible that we are going to discuss. So GR and IR completed, so goods are available and invoice receipt is not yet posted. Then mostly the preferable way is return delivery. We have option called return delivery process. So what is the step? Return delivery against material document. Which material document? The 101 document is there, right? That one. 101 moment. Already they posted the 101 moment. So against that material document, we are going to post. So here the moment type will be 122 or 124 based on the stock, if it is blocked or unrestricted. The second, that's it, written. Then new GR when the new stock comes. That's it, only two steps. The second will be IR, but no more payment, no payment. In this case also, same return delivery will be there. Exactly same. No need to, but yeah, we can write it. Return delivery against material document. Same 122 or 124. Second, but they already post IR, right? So need to create credit memo. You have to post the credit memo, so that whatever IR balances are available, that will be nullified. During credit memo, few companies will go for 100% price, and I saw that few companies will go for only 90 to 95% of price, because they have agreement when you're doing credit memo, don't do 100% because I have already some handling charges. Okay, handling charges. They have different kind of things to product to send back and all, right. They might agree with the 90 95 or 80 to 95 also can be possible. So how they agreed? Okay, the price wise. Now return delivery is done, and the credit memo is done. Then they will do the nullify. So they will do the how they handle the things and how we need to deal that. So now GR, IR, and payment, everything completed. So when you have everything completed, there are two things can be possible. The business have to decide, because everything completed means it can happen after 10 days or after 1 month or after 2 months. Same price or different price. For example, if the company want to go with a similar like a same price one, they follow the same return delivery. Return delivery 122 or 124. Second, credit memo. So here what happens in the credit memo, the business can IR and the new negative will be coming. So whenever you order a new material, so $1,000 negative is there, right? For example, if they create a new invoice of 5,000, you need to pay only 4,000 because already 1,000 was paid earlier. With the different price case, what happened? Different price means you need to create a written PO. So what is the flexibility of written PO? You can have a price, freight. Freight may not be given for that one, but if you have any kind of a surcharges, anything you want to include it, because the written PO will give a flexibility to have a new things. And second, GR, but actually you do GR, but it will trigger 161 kind of a goods issue. Then credit memo. Credit memo, the balance will be nullified. So here, in case of return delivery, for all these processes, right, the best thing is you can, for all these processes, you can trace PO history. PO history can show both 101 and 122. But here what happened, the new PO, so the linkage is new PO, so linkage is not transparent. Somewhere you can maintain in header text or something, but it's not transparent. So this is the different types of supply return processes which happens in the real time. So with delivery and all, the technically it can be different, but at high level, the process wise and the steps wise, I hope you got a clear picture here. So when you come to the situation like if you want to have a written delivery with delivery, outbound delivery and all, then the steps wise I can just explain. Okay, so we can focus more on the understanding the process and the steps. Okay, so if it is with delivery, right, what will happen? So same thing, if it is with delivery, once you post written delivery, immediately material document will not be posted. It will create outbound delivery. Then you need to do goods issue. Then one and two will be coming. That's what the two steps will happen. This will create delivery, and next step will be. Okay. So how we can explain about that? Let me take it. Okay. So the steps wise, we can just. Okay, if you have an outbound delivery, it will have one extra step will be there. For example, here I can write it. So here, okay, for example, if you have an outbound delivery, first you will create return delivery. It will create outbound delivery, but not material document. Then you will do the, if you have a EWM and all, you will do picking and all. Otherwise, you will do the post goods issue. Here 122 or 124 will be posted. The third step is new GR and all. That's all same. This will happen in two steps. Same thing applicable for here and here also. Okay. But in this case, if you have a return delivery one, return PO will be created. First return PO. Okay. First you'll create a return PO. The second step will be outbound delivery. We need to create separately or you can activate automatic. Outbound delivery. Then PGI that will create 161. Fourth is credit. Okay. That is with delivery, but let's not just to understand only I explain to you. So now we are going to have what kind of master data required and all. So the configuration setup and master data wise, let us understand what all required. So the configuration wise, we'll increase it one more. So the configuration wise, of course, we need PO document type. PO document type and of course all the master material types and all required. The IM related, the number ranges, everything the SAP standard only, not much special is required. So the basic setup of OBYC, what we did, right? MMF integration, OBYC setup is required. There is no special kind of a configuration required. We just need to do the similar one. And master data, of course, we need material master. We need business partner. We need business partner master data. And if we have purchase info record to get the price details and purchase info record. These three master data, And additional configuration, if you really want to use delivery, then you need written PO related, written PO delivery related configuration we have to do. And shipping point determination, how we do for STO, that additional configuration you need to do. Okay. So this is about the configuration and master data, and the transaction wise, the PO, GR and all need to be done. So as we have configuration, master data, everything ready, let us proceed to create directly the written process, and we can take any existing PO for doing our activity. We don't have to proceed for a new PO and all. So that also the approach to save some time because which we know already. So let us go to thing and let me take this annoyed. But I want to keep it. Yeah. Ganesh and S. So now this is the place where we can have this kind of the purchase order. Let us test compared to creating a new purchase order. I'm going to have purchase orders which were already created. GP01. Let us take any pending GR1. We'll take this PO. So already this PO has few GR and written things. Let us use the same PO for our testing. And we'll use Fiori. I'm launching the Fiori Launchpad. Let me save as. Yes, 42023 Fiori login. So this is the Fiori Launchpad, and I'm going to use for this goods related process. Supplier invoice purchasing business migration contract. Customer governance. Goods movement analysis and goods receipt. I will use this application goods receipt under I think this goods receipt is not suitable. We need to have a goods processing post goods movement. So post goods movement looks like more or less like Amigo. So you can use this goods receipt related one. So first of all, what is our purchase order? Yeah, this is a purchase order. We are going to do the first one, this step. Okay. So GR is posted, and we want to do the return. Okay. Let us take against this one, the 282. So for this, we are going to do the return. Return delivery, material document, 2026. Click item OK. But in the quantity, how much you wanted to return? 8 quantity. 8 quantity you want written, and the reason for movement is a mandatory, so it is asking what is the reason. Maybe poor quality. So any delivery note information you wanted to DNGP SCM 001. If all good, click on check button. If no error, system will give you that item OK. So document and portion dates, okay, it's okay. It's saying that you received in March, but you are returning in June. So that's okay. We are aware about that, and click on post. Once you post, the material document is posted, and we can go and check the purchase order now. Okay. So 8 quantity written is posted. So here no need to do any kind of IR, everything. So everything is done. Go to document info, FI documents, accounting document. So here we can see the accounting entries, the stock account credit, and the WRX GRIR is 400, but there is a price difference is there. It went to price difference account. So 80 price difference account. So now what we are going to do, GR is posted and IR also posted. Actually, GRIR posted both are payment similar way, right? Like I mentioned. So we are going to do IR for this 60. We can use Fiori. So now we will post the invoice receipt for that, and you can go to the supplier invoice post processing. Here we have one option called create supplier invoice advanced. So once you come here, select the option invoice and give the invoice date. Today's date we can give, and the reference will be generally the given by the supplier. Here we don't have, so I'm just giving like one. Give the purchase order and click enter. As goods receipt is posted, system has given the pending one, like how much invoice need to be supposed to be posted, right? The 60 and 7, it was posted like that. So the tax code, I'm going to use this tax code, which is working fine. Okay. So I can give it blank. So then click on calculate tax. So the system will give you the with tax amount. Copy this amount, paste in the tax amount. In real time, what happened? The finance team, right? During testing, we post from giving PO and we paste amount at the end, right? But in real time, they already have a physical invoice, either in email or a physical copy. So they put the amount first, then they do all the giving these documents and all, because they want to match with the amount given by the supplier to their the SAP related amount. Then only it is fine. If SAP amount is different from the supplier invoice amount, then they will review what data is wrong, whether supplier has sent the wrong amount or else something is wrong in our PO. So these all things will be discussed. So now you click on simulate, click on back. So all good. If any kind of mandatory field, system will ask you, then the business place could be a mandatory. Click post. See, document is posted. Now we will check the purchase order number. The purchase order, what is the PO history and how much invoice amount, that we can check that. So let us log in again. Okay, you can see the invoice is already posted. So the accounting entries which we aware, and we can check it for our knowledge purpose. So here also we can see the invoice display. Click on continue. See this one, follow on documents. See? The vendor supplier account is credit. GRIR, whatever credit was during GR, right? That is debit now. And the input tax is 301.50. The input tax debit. That's what the accounting entries. So now we are going to do the second scenario where invoice receipt is posted and GR is posted. For example, this case 281 material document, GR is posted and IR also posted for 60, but now we want to do written. So for that written, what we need to do? First, we go to the goods movement. Then we can come to the one purchasing business governance ERP goods movement. Physical inventory, stock monitoring, goods movement analysis. Yeah, post goods receipt for purchasing document or post goods movement. So once you come to post goods return delivery, but I'm going to give this 681. So 281 for this material document we are going to create. This will be similar, but we need to post one more called credit memo. That's a different. So the reason for movement is maybe damaged. How much quantity you want to think? I want to send 10 quantity. Click on item OK. Ganesh delivery note you cancel. Ganesh SAP SCM 001. Bill of lading BOL 343. Click on post. So it will post the 122 document. We can click display 73 and document info, FA documents, accounting documents. Stock account is credit because it's a return, and the GRIR clearing account debit. The price difference account is debit because there is a coupon price difference account is available. So we also can check this what kind of material it is. 695 and go to accounting 1. Okay, it's a standard. So standard price control. So every time you are seeing the price difference account is hitting whenever there is a difference. So that's the reason why it is hitting. So then we are going to do the credit memo. Create supplier invoice in advanced. And this time we use credit memo. Invoice date is today. Reference is the PO number. Invoice date is today's date. Enter. The reference can be C01. Okay, then we can see like 100. So credit memo has come for both, but we are not going to do for item 2. Okay, or else we can do like this. Okay, while giving itself also we can give the item stock. So it is giving about the tax code GU and tax code we have given GU. Okay, second item we are excluding. We don't want. We will do only for this one. And also here, when you do the credit memo, right? So how much quantity you want to do? You want to do only for 10 quantity. Okay. So here also we can use already only item 10 also we can give and adopt it. Both item that also can be done. So this one is for item 2 and it's a credit memo. So we have already excluded the second item, but only for 10 quantity and 500 amount. So we can check it how much amount they want to do the credit memo. So 10 quantity, 500 amount, you can do it. Or like I mentioned earlier, right? Few companies may not do the 100% credit memo. So they may decide and go for a 480. or 460, whatever the amount they decided, that much only can be done the credit memo. That flexibility also is available. So calculate tax, and the amount is 501.4. 501.4. Click on post. So only one item. Okay, still there are error messages. Enter business place. So we'll remove this tax. The header will not required. Business place is GP 00. Now click on post. The credit memo. If there are any kind of messages, only input tax is allowed for. Okay. Four 60. Okay. So document posted that's related to the tax code only. So that's why it is giving. You can use the proper tax code to avoid that error. So we don't have to spend much time. So document info, and if you go to follow on documents and see the vendor account, the supplier account is debit, GRIR credit, and whatever the price difference account is debit. So I've used 0% tax so that there is no tax related things happen. This is the way how we need to do the second one, which we, okay. So which we have explained that after invoice and both are completed, how do you do that? So this is what the way how we need to do that. This is what we have done just now. Credit memo is posted. I'm going to show you now the written PO. For written PO, go to ME21N, or we can use the Fiori. Let us use Fiori. Go to home, supplier invoice processing and purchasing. Create purchase order advanced. Create purchase order advanced, and we will use our purchase order GP RM or spare part PO, and the similar like ME21N. I'm giving the PO number here, item 10. So here what I'm going to do, I want to send return of only 6 pieces. Same price, 6 pieces. And here I have a return indicator. You can see here there is an indicator called returns. Click on returns. So the, like I also mentioned something that when you create a written PO, you have a more flexibility of having your own pricing. You can have a new price, how much price you wanted to return. For example, you want to return only for the 48 rupees, or else you want to return with 60 rupees. So the price can be changed, and also in conditions, if you want to have any other surcharges or something, that also can be included. That's the benefit of written PO, where you can give more information based on the requirement. So the quantity was given, and if you come and see these conditions, right, you see all the negative amounts, you can see that. Now save the PO. So once the PO is saved, and this is our PO, okay. So the PO is available. I'm going to create one more tab of my this one, but I go to home, and we have warehouse processing to do the goods movement. Yeah, warehouse processing. Go to warehouse processing. There you can find the post goods movement. So that we need to find that EWM has separate one, and the regular inventory related is separate. So use goods receipt, give the purchase order. What is the purchase order number? 1296. So here you can observe, go to where tab, 161 movement type automatically will come. So this is not a manual one. You need to have a written PO, then only it will be triggered. Click on check button, and you wanted to give any information like a PO number or written 001, whatever information, and then click on post. So now click on display, click enter, and go to document info, click on FI documents. Here you will see the accounting document. So two things, one is stock account credit negative and the GRIR debit. So now what we are going to do, we will add one more tab. We will add one more tab. Supplier invoice. Go to home. Supplier invoice processing. We have create supplier invoice advanced. Must select the credit memo 14/06/2026. Reference is, this is the PO. Okay, directly you can click enter. 6 pieces, 360 rupees it has come, and we can use the any input tax. Zero tax mostly will be used by the business. Calculate tax. Amount is 360. Click on post. Still contain issues. We'll see what is that issue. Yeah, business place. Business place GP 00. Then post it. Click on post. Once your post is clicked, system will post this document. You can display the document and follow on documents. You can see here, supplier account is debit, GRIR is credit. Whatever the debit happened during GR, that will be nullified, and the supplier account is debit, so that supplier has to pay you back. That's what it means. But the balances will be adjusted. So these things and all will be manageable. Okay. So I hope you got you understand about the overall process. Now let us check the purchase order. Go to PO history, purchase order history. See here, 161 is posted and invoice receipt is posted. It's not invoice receipt actually, it's a credit memo. So once you go and display, you can see this credit memo details. You can see the credit memo. So this is about the supplier return. I hope you understand about the different type of supplier invoice, supplier return processes, and when can it happen? What are the business processes? If you have any comments or any other points, please put it in a comment. I'll definitely clarify. Thanks for watching, and we'll come up with another topic. Thank you.